welcome back to my channel. So we're gonna do my Shop My Stash for May. Woohoo! Okay, so this doesn't look like a lot of items that I pulled last month. I might pull more. I'm feeling more adventurous, but let's just go through what I went through this last month. I did really enjoy these two. They are so pigmented. So in the bronzer, I have Deserve Butter. It's a perfect shade match, but it is so pigmented. And then I love this one. This is my Butterhoff. I don't know. I don't need another one, but you know, my heart is saying, get another one. But I love this color so much. So this was a really, really good purchase for both of these. I love them. And I did go into them a few times. Serengeti highlighter from What's Up Beauty. This is the Safari Sunset. I kind of want to keep this around and go into it a little bit more. I didn't go into it that much, so I think this one will stay out. I did go into the Cover Perfection concealer a few times. This is from The Same, so this can go back in. Also went into my NYX HD powder, but honestly not that much. I kind of went into the Miss Den Illuminating Corrector powder way more. So I don't even feel like this has changed all that much. I might just pop this in my project pan, honestly, just to get it done. But yeah, Miss Den, this one I went into a lot. I feel like I could definitely project pan this. This is going far. This is going places. I went into my Primark Vitamin Rich Moisturizing. Obviously, this is the Bobbi Brown dupe. Love it. I've hit pan. Do you see? Do you see? It doesn't count. I don't really count hitting pan in these items, but I've hit pan. And then this one, this is the Love Revolution from Letitia Well. I don't know. Got this in a Chinese store in like a local store near me. This is really, really pretty. It is a matte blush. It is such a pretty peachy color. I actually really, really like this. I went into it. So we will put that back. This e.l.f. Camo, this is the hydrating one. I don't know. I think this is just too pale for me. This is really hard for me to use. I'm going to put this back in my drawers because it doesn't work for my skin tone at the moment. The NYX Glaze. So I have to say I've been going into other products. So I really didn't go into this one that much. This was a new item for me. I really do like it though. And I'm wondering, I think I'll put it back, but I'll probably pull it out again in like a month. This Vitamin C Daily UV from Garnier. This is the Invincible one, or Invisible one, the Invincible. I have the Glow one. I think I'm going to leave this out because it's good to use, but I might pull the Glow one. So we'll keep those two out. I think I only went into my Revolution Skin Silk like once. So yeah, I haven't going into foundations all that much. I did go into my Charlotte Tilbury quite a few times, and I really did enjoy going into it. This is another thing that I think I might roll into a project pan to get it done. It's getting really old. I'm about halfway, which is kind of impressive, but that one I did use a few times. And then my Douglas All Glow Highlighting Palette, I barely used. Do I want to keep this out? Yeah, let's keep this one out too. All right, so I'm going to put all these back. In terms of eyeshadow palettes, I did not pull any. I will pull some today though. So let me just put everything back and let's pull what we want to use this month. So as always, I forgot to go through my lip products that I went through. You can see there's a lot of beige in here. A lot of beige. Okay, so went into my Huda Beauty Demi Matte. This is the shade Feminist. I went into my Revolution Air Blur. This one I really, really enjoy, but I think I prefer the Essence one. They're almost the same color. This is the 8 Hour Matte Liquid Lip. I love these two, but you could see like they're actually, I'm just too close to you. You are too close to me. They're pretty much the same color, but I really, really enjoyed both of these. Yeah, I pulled you back because you were just far too close. Okay, so I did go into two of my Nomad lip glosses. I do enjoy these. Let's see, lip pens. I did go into these. I know I went into another one. Did I have another one? Do I? Maybe not. Okay, so 3 of these are from Essence. So I've been getting a lot of use out of these Essence lip liners. I do like them. I also tried the red one this month, so those were fun to use. I went into my BH Cosmetics lip liner as well. Obviously can't get this anymore, but I did go into that one. This one, YSL, went into this a few times. This is the Watermelon High. I think it's called Watermelon High. This is one of the like glossy lip glosses, tints, whatever it's called. And then I also went into my Maybelline Lifter Gloss. This is the shade Ice. I went to Model Co. I do like the shade. This is the shade Kitty. I know this lighting isn't the greatest. I do apologize. I'm actually filming against the light, which is not great. And then we have this one, which is from Becca. I went into this once. This is the shade Poppy. Obviously, you can't get this anymore. Some more nudes. This is the Ofra Long Lasting Liquid Lipstick in Nude Potion. A lot of nude and pink. Went into my NYX Soft Matte. This is also a nude. This is Zurich. Went into Real Her. This is Can You Define My Destiny? That's the shade name. You can't see it anymore, but I remember. What else? What else? Went into Odin's Eye. This is the Love Jasmine. It's a fun little shade to have. Went into my Essence Tinted Skin. This one's pretty. This is the Coral Colada. Really, really beautiful. Went into one of my Glam Shop lipsticks. This is the nude one in the shade Nudeziac. Also went into a Makeup Factory. Okay, this is a new item actually. This is beautiful. So this is a shimmer lipstick. I really, really enjoyed this. So I went into that. I also went into this Maybelline Peach Poppy shade. I don't have too much left. I do not project pan lip products, but look at that. I could very well try to finish that. Oh, another lip liner. I knew there was another one. This is the another 8 Hour from Essence. I kind of went into all of them. Another Glam Shop. This is a balm / lip gloss, tinted lip balm. Very nice, very nice. One of my lippy sticks from Colourpop. This is Dreamsicle. It's like a mauve, kind of fun. Okay, then also another soft matte from NYX. This is the shade Antwerp. I went into this slim stick from Essence. This is the red one. I went into this when I did my book video. Really, really good color. And then another Makeup Factory. I knew I went to a different one. This is the nude shade. This is an actual lipstick. It's not like a shimmer lipstick by any means. And then went into this from Kimchi. This is the High Key Gloss in the shade Peachy Pink. So quite a lot of lip products. I'm going to put everything back and now we will pick what we want. Okay, here's my first drawer. Most of my makeup is in here. I definitely want to reorganize this. I did have a couple comments saying that when I did my recent declutter, I did not clean the all of this and they were very upset with me. So I'm sorry that my drawers are not clean enough for you. But anyway, let's pick some items that we want to use this month. I think straight away, I'm going to pick this MAC. This one is obviously one of their Go Plays. This is the That's Peachy shade. I'm just in the mood to wear some cream. So I think we'll pull this. I also kind of want to pull my ABH Cream Bronzer. I was going to roll this into my project pan. I haven't done that yet. So I think let's roll it into this. Yeah, I'm so close to hitting pan in this. I definitely want to do it. So we're going to pull this as well. I do like this and the sun is hopefully going to be coming out soon. I also want to pull, I think I want to pull, oh, I don't know. Let's pull these two from Singe Beauty. We're going to pull the Persistent Persimmon and the Riveting Rhubarb. So we have this one for the days that I want something mustard, and then this one I really do enjoy. So we're going to pull both of these. I think I'm also going to pull my Ofra bronzer. Yeah, I'm going to pull this one. This is the Americano. I'm going to pull this. I would like to get more use out of it. And honestly, when I was ranking all of my bronzers and I was swatching them, it didn't look that pigmented. I've always thought this was super pigmented. So we're gonna play with this a little bit more. I also want to grab my Essence Skin Loving Sensitive Concealer because I'm not quite sure how I feel about this. I did use it the other day and I wasn't so sure. So we're going to pull this one too. Okay, I think I also just mentioned I'm going to pull this. So this is the Vitamin Daily UV Glow. And I did use this yesterday. I wasn't a fan. So we're going to pull this to see how I feel about it. I think I'm also going to pull this. This is the Essence Hello Good Stuff Pore Minimizing Serum. I would like to finish this about halfway, but let's pull it for this month. And I think as one more primer, let's pull this Skinderella Secret Potion from Gloss Gods. This one's nice. It's just a nourishing skincare type priming lotion. So I think this will be fine. I'm going to pull also one of these Gloss Gods, or should I pull both of them? Ooh, I don't know. I think I'm going to pull this one. This is the Love Bug shade. Let's pull this one. Okay, in terms of foundation, I'm going to pull this. This is the Glam Shop. I'm not wearing a lot of foundation. This is super, super light coverage, so I think this will be perfect for this time to start wearing this. I'm also going to grab my Nabla. This is the pressed powder in the light shade, and I really do like this, and I think I could hit pan, so we're going to pull this one too. I did pick up a new item, which, yeah, I did buy this. This is one of the Dior, this is the Glow Luminizer, and it's the shade Pink Strobe. It is beautiful. I couldn't help myself. I was swatching it in store. So we're going to grab this one as well. And I think we're gonna grab this one, which is the Essence Skin Tint. I really, really like this. Someone said that in the summer though, it's terrible because it's just too hydrating. But I think for the days where I want something a little bit more coverage than the Glam Shop, I'll want to use this. So I'm gonna pull this one as well. And then maybe also, let's pull this. This is from e.l.f. This is the Multi-Dimensional Face and Body Shimmer. This one I always say I really enjoy and then I never go into it. So we're going to pull this one too. I think it's really nice for this time of year. Okay, so this drawer has obviously all of my lip products, has a few singles here, has the bulk of my eyeshadows, and then I have bigger ones down below. But like I said, we're going to pull some palettes. What do I want to use? Ooh, I don't know. I think let's pull this. I haven't used this in a minute, and I think we want to use this. So we're going to pull this at some point. I think I also desperately want to go into this because it's so beautiful and I barely have gone into this. This is the Lethal Avatar in the shade Earth. This is the Earth one. Yeah, this is the Earth one. Definitely want to pull this one as well. I think also, as per requested from a channel member, we're going to go into this one. This is my favorite palette in my collection from Gloss Gods, the Gal on Jupiter. We are going to go into this one as well and use this because it's my favorite. Why not? Cool tones, neutrals, gorgeous sparkles. Yes, let's do this one. I think also I want to go into the Sorbetti. Did I already pull this? I don't know if I did, but let's go into the Sorbetti from Glam Shop. I think this would be fun to go into. And I think, what else do we have in this beautiful drawer that just doesn't seem to be big enough? Yeah, you know what? Let's do this one. This is obviously a Halloween palette from Colourpop. It's the Hocus Pocus 2. But I actually really like these shades this time of year. So let's pull this as well. I think we're also going to grab the What's Up Beauty Dragon's Eye palette because I would like to fall in love with this. I think it's nice. It's not my favorite, but maybe I'll change my mind. So we're going to go into this one as well. So I think we're going to go into the Essence Hello Good Stuff Pore Minimizing Serum. I have a lot of stuff that I want to be talking about today. I don't know if I'm going to be able to articulate it in the nicest way possible or the best way or cohesive, but there's just a lot on my mind about content creators and specifically beauty content creators, big or small channels, where I'm just feeling a disconnect generally from me and what I like to watch and what I'm seeing is popular out there, and then also where I'm seeing certain channels go. Like I subscribe to a lot of people, and you know, I don't watch everyone's videos because how could you? But there are definitely certain people who I try to watch all of their videos, or at least, you know, give some sort of support by like clicking on it, like liking it and whatnot. But I definitely don't agree with everything that I'm seeing. I'm going to try to explain this in the best way possible without me sounding petty or without me sounding catty. You know, I don't know how else to do this. I don't know how else to explain myself. Yeah. So yeah, if your interest is piqued, yeah, I have no idea how I'm going to speak about this, but let's go in. I think before we do anything else, let's go into, let's do the Essence Skin Tint because I love this foundation. So we're going to go into this. I have the shade, do I even know the shade? Shade 30. I love it. When I did my ranking of all my foundation, this was at the top. So I love it, but I have not used it during a time when the weather is warm. It is overcast today, so I feel like I can get away with it. But anyway, let me just paint the picture of where I'm coming from, and maybe you will relate, maybe it will be completely off topic and you won't care. Okay, so I created this channel to have a hobby, have a place to play with makeup, connect with people who can relate to me on that level by playing with makeup, and generally having a fun time. For me, project panning is fun. It is a hobby. It's a hobby. I do not do it for any other reason other than for whatever reason years ago, I got sucked into watching other people project pan, and I was like, I want to do that. I'm going to do that. I want to do a channel. I'm going to do it. And I've done it, right? So, and I still continue to do it. I've often wondered to myself, why do I still project pan? And it is because I like the routine of it. I like finishing items. I like hitting pan on specific items that I enjoy. I do not hate pan anymore, like I said. And it's just fun. Whether that's corny or silly or stupid, or you're doing it to try to be, you know, like the underconsumption trend, whatever. I did it because I generally found it fascinating watching people month on month use their products up. It was just such an eye-opener for me all those years ago. And I was like, I'm going to do that. So I started doing it. Now, for me personally, what works on my channel is project panning content because that's the bulk of my subscribers and everything. But I've always wanted to maybe try other videos where I do like the silly little makeup challenges and things. I kind of sneak them in here and there, obviously between project updates and everything, because it's fun to do. It's something that I like to do personally, and I have fun doing it. I have fun filming it. I don't love editing. Editing is one of the things I just have never been able to really like love when it comes to YouTube. But I generally love filming and just having some fun. It's all fun. That is the word for you to listen to. Fun. Remember that word, right? Okay. So for me personally, my channel is all about playing with your makeup, using your makeup, buying new makeup if you want to buy new makeup. I certainly do, but I also try to not buy everything because A, I can't afford it, B, that would be absolutely disgusting. I just don't know how people can do that. And C, if I don't buy it, you know, maybe I'll get sent it, but I don't get sent PR, right? It's only happened like a couple of times. So I have a big collection, but I don't have a massive collection in comparison to other people. But it is very large in comparison to the average person because I do this YouTube channel and because it is a hobby, it's fun. And I have for the last couple of years started to make a little bit of pocket money from it. It's like, you know, I can buy some coffees here and there from the money that I make off YouTube. It's not going to sustain me at all. So it's always been me buying things out of my own pocket to pay for the editing software that I use on this channel, pay for all the makeup that I use and buy and try out and everything. So I am not a review channel. So when I do test out new makeup, for the most part, it is, I mean, I think actually 100% is because I want to try that makeup out. I'm not doing it thinking that it's going to get the views. I'm not doing it thinking that, or somebody's asked me to review this makeup brand, I'm going to review it and buy everything. And I am seeing a lot of consumption, like overconsumption videos, and it is triggering me. It is triggering me. Now I know that that is a me thing. That is my thing that I have to make sure that I keep under control, because I don't want to spend my money on things just to buy it. Like it's like a drug. Like, you know, it's like that, you know, you feel good when you buy something and then after a day it loses its specialness, right? Okay, I'm gonna go into the Essence Skin Loving Sensitive Concealer. So I absolutely know what it feels like to have new things, new shiny things. I do it with my books, or I did it with my books. I was buying so many books. I've read a lot of these books, but there's a lot of books that I still haven't read and I'm working through them. I'm not buying books anymore because I need to get through what I've already bought. Okay, so I'm not saying I'm perfect. I still buy things because I want to buy things, and I still have, like, you know, I see eyeshadow palettes and I'm like, I want to buy that it looks really, really exciting, that looks so beautiful. And then I think, well, I probably have all of those colors in an eyeshadow palette already in my collection, but it's new and shiny and I want to try it, or it's a brand that I haven't tried and I want to try it. So I definitely fall down the rabbit hole in terms of overconsumption and things like that, but I definitely try to not go overboard. And I have to say, like, I have had to not watch certain videos from certain creators because it is constant new this, new that, full face of this, full face of that, and I can't deal with it. I can't deal with it. I watch them and I enjoy the content to an extent. Like, I enjoy it, but it also makes me want to buy all those products. So in a sense, they're doing the right thing. Like, they are selling me those items because I am a weak person. But I think it's really not very helpful for me at the moment. So I have just gotten so sick of those videos. Like, I watch them, but I'm also like hate watching them in a sense, because I'm like, this is not good for me. This is not good for me. This is, it's great that you're having fun with this new makeup, but I can't buy it. I don't want to buy it. So there's definitely something in me where I'm having to pull back on a lot of things that I'm watching, or people that are posting a lot of that content. Definitely recently. I feel like it's been more recent than anything. And maybe I just need to find more project panners and I can feel a little bit better about myself, because I think a lot of the people that do project pan or did project pan are veering away from it, just in what I'm seeing. All right, I'm just gonna go into my Nabla. This was a nice concealer. I'm probably gonna ruin it with the Nabla. But I don't know, is anyone understanding what I'm saying? Like, there's like, I'm having a few issues with watching certain people, or just like, it's, even if I'm looking for new creators, it's new this, new that, and it's big and small creators, right? Just constantly, that's all I'm seeing right now. And I think it's just like, making me feel like I'm out of, like, I am missing out. That's what it is. I'm missing out on all this stuff. So that in itself is not fun for me. Like watching content and feeling like I have to spend money to get all this new stuff, or feeling like as a content creator, I should be reviewing new stuff. I should be doing all that, but it's not fun for me. It's not fun for me. So back to the whole point of me having this channel, I want this channel to be fun. I'm just going to go into the Gloss Gods blush. So I just have been feeling kind of, I don't know. At the same time, I do want to buy new stuff. Like, I'm not going to not buy new stuff, but I think it's just a little overwhelming sometimes. All my brushes are dirty. It's just overwhelming, and I'm feeling unhappy with the content that I am subscribed to. So that's one thing that I've been kind of feeling and thinking lately. And, you know, I always tell you, I basically like window shop online. I go through all of the different retail sites. I add all the different beautiful little shiny new things in my baskets, and then I click away. I do not buy them. And I was thinking it might be fun to do a video where maybe I can go through like my Beauty Bay basket and talk myself out of buying this stuff, because some of that stuff has been sitting in there. I also have a basket with Primor, which is more of an EU site, but it has such gorgeous stuff in there, high-end and non-high-end. And I've been so close to buying, oh my gosh. So I thought it might be a good idea to maybe like talk myself out of it. And maybe I could do a little video of just like talking myself out of my shopping baskets, basically, with you. Or trying to find products in my collection that will give me the same pleasure as using those new products, you know? But I just bought this Dior item. Like, I'm not opposed to buying new stuff. I bought this in store though. I did swatch it. I think when it comes to like really expensive makeup, which we will talk about, I'm nervous about spending the money, but if I'm in front of it, it's much easier for me to spend the money because I can see how pretty it is. When it's online, I'm like, oh, I don't know, this is going to be a mistake, but I did end up swatching this in store and stuff. Okay, so that is one of the things that is going on in my head. I didn't do bronzer. I forgot to do bronzer. We're gonna do bronzer. I did grab it and then I forgot to do it. We're gonna go into the ABH, doing all my creams first. Okay, so another thing that I have been noticing that I have not been enjoying, this is like, why did I put it on my finger? I don't usually put it on my finger. Okay, whatever. Why did I do my blush before my bronzer? I totally forgot what I was doing right then. Okay, so we're just gonna do this. It's a pretty blush. Oh, I'll probably have to go back into it. Okay, so, all right, another thing that I have been noticing and really, really not enjoying is like all the negativity when it comes to beauty and makeup brands and scandals and all of this drama. I don't care for the drama. I never have and I never will. If there is a brand that is in controversy and I don't want to support them, I just don't support them. I do not need to make a dedicated video about them. I do not need to jump on this trend of trying to be somebody that I'm not, because I don't care about that. That's not fun to me. That's not fun. And I hate how negative this space can be. Even with the comments that sometimes I receive, or I see other people receive, I see the nastiest comments on some other creators that I know, that I watch and that I enjoy. And I think, gosh, I would be so upset if I got those comments. Like, that is so rude. Some people are just so rude online, and it's because they can hide behind their little screen. They, you know, if they're not another content creator, or maybe they are, but they're on a different social site, whatever, you know, they can kind of hide away and be nasty for the sake of being nasty. And I just hate that. I don't get that many nasty comments, but even when I read it on other people's videos, sometimes they're just so out of line, and it's really concerning that somebody that has never met you can be so nasty to you. Where if they were on the street, would they really talk to you that way? No, they wouldn't. If they were a decent human being, they would not talk to you that way. And I think if the comment is unwarranted, then it's just bad, right? Obviously people can write nasty comments if it's warranted and like the creator is doing something wrong or whatever. Like, that's a different story. But genuinely, if someone complains that my makeup drawers are dirty, which happened to me, they were like, it was when I was doing my eyeshadow declutter video, the recent one, and I put my eyeshadow palettes away, and I guess it was dirty. My drawers were dirty. I'm so sorry. And she wrote, oh, you didn't clean your drawers. This is upsetting to me, or something like that. I don't know. Fair enough, but I don't live my life for the benefit of other people. And if my drawers are dirty with makeup, they are dirty with makeup. I'm sorry. I do clean them. I wipe them. They are stained. I could buy a whole new set of drawers just to please this one person, but I don't. Okay, I don't. So there is like a lot of like nastiness, and it definitely when it comes to makeup, because there's this whole aesthetic where you have to be clean, you have to have these white drawers, you have to have these beautiful, organized, you know, makeup all stacked neatly and tidy and everything like that. But I would love to see their house. I would love to see what their life is like. Do they have a 5-year-old? Are they like, do they have a full-time job? What is their life like? Do they have animals? Do they not have animals? If their house is 100% spotless and they have a full-time job, they have a 5-year-old and they are thriving, tell me your secret. Tell me your secret. Please tell me, how do you do it? Because I'm just getting heated. I don't like rudeness. I hate it so much. I think it's so nasty when people are nasty for the sake of being nasty. And I think what I'm starting to see with creators, I'm going to go into this, otherwise I'll never stop talking. So we're going to do the Gloss Gods Gal on Jupiter. And I'm just going to do a look. I'm not entirely sure, but I think I'm going to pair this with the Colourpop because I really want to go into the lime green and the Colourpop. So I think these cool tone browns and neutrals will go really nicely with that pop of lime. That's what I'm thinking, but I have no idea. All right, I've had to close my window because somebody is mowing their lawn and I've zoomed you in. So obviously you can see a little bit better since we're doing our eyes right now. So anyway, now that I've stopped talking, I don't know what exactly I was saying, but I know I was getting heated. We're gonna go into Sputnik Stardust, this one right here. Oh yeah, I know what I was saying. Okay, so I have been starting to see content creators be nasty, whether it be about brands, whether it be about makeup techniques, makeup products. There's just a lot of negativity that I'm seeing for certain people. And for me personally, that's not fun. Again, we're going back to the fun. If you want to hate on a brand, if you want, like for no real reason, if there is like, obviously if they are against human rights and things like that, then obviously you can go against them. That, be my guest, I don't mind that. But if it's just because of the type of products that they do, then get over it. Like there are more important things in life than to worry about what a brand is doing. Honestly, quite honestly, unless they're actually hurting people, it really doesn't matter to me. I do not care. As long as they're not hurting people, you know, just being the worst scums of the earth, I do not care what, for the most part, that they do in terms of like makeup releases and whatnot. There are much more important things in life. Like I have a friend who's in the Ukraine. She has all of her family being enlisted now into the war that is still going on. It's been going on for years. And, you know, there's real life things. Like she literally sees airstrikes from her window every week, sometimes every day, depending on what's going on. So there are more important things in life than what a makeup brand is doing. And I'm not going to do a video. I mean, I'm talking about it now, but I'm not going to do a video talking about the drama that's going on with so-and-so because so-and-so said this and so-and-so did that. If I see that there's drama and I see that I don't agree or I don't want to get involved, I don't want to buy from them, I'm not going to buy from them and I'm just going to move on. At the end of the day, makeup is, we're just painting our faces. Like it's not that serious. We don't need makeup. It does bring us joy. There is this thing with makeup therapy, like it does make us feel good. Buying new shiny things makes us feel good as long as we don't do it every single day, which is absolutely fine. But I don't like the negativity that all of that brings. I really, really do not. So that's where I am with that. I'm seeing not only overconsumption videos, but I'm seeing like negative videos all the time. And I'm just like, no, I don't know. I'm not a fan. So I need to find like other people to watch, or maybe just like what I've been wondering to do is maybe just unsubscribe from like tons of people and maybe just watch something completely different, because it's just driving me a little like bizarre, like nuts. I'm just like, I see the new videos and I'm like, I don't want to watch that. That's not fun to me. That's not fun. I did find someone recently, I don't remember their name, but they do like little get ready with me's. They talk about new makeup releases, but just like generally their thoughts. It's not like you need to buy this, you need to buy that, not no new full faces of this, full faces of that. And then when I see their makeup when they're doing their makeup, it looks used. They actually are using their makeup and I like that. I don't mind if you have hundreds and hundreds of eyeshadow palettes. As long as you use your makeup and you're not buying stupidly, then it's not going to trigger me. I think I'm just being triggered by certain things. What did I write in my notes? I don't even feel like I got to my notes. I did write some notes down for this video. Okay, makeup should be a safe space for those who love it. We should also embrace each other's flaws, likes and dislikes. Yeah, exactly. Like I did a video where I was ranking my top 5 palettes and my bottom 5 palettes. This was a couple months ago and I got a nasty comment saying like, how could you say that about so-and-so palette? I like blah, blah. And then this lady, or I don't know, she said that people who wear a lot of indie eyeshadow makeup look like streetwalkers. So, you know, how am I supposed to react to that? And that's fine. That's like your preference. But that's just rude. That's just rude. I really love this color. I don't want to do anything else. Okay, so I think what we're gonna go into is maybe. I think we're gonna go into this one. I really love this shade, which is called Meteoric Moment. Oh, it's gorgeous. I'm not sure you can get this palette anymore, I'm afraid. I think they, yeah, I think it's no longer available on Gloss Gods. At least when I looked on Gloss Gods last time, I think they were out of stock. Hopefully they bring it back again because it always goes out of stock and then they bring it back. But it is gorgeous. Oh my goodness. Look at this. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do like a lime green, maybe in the middle and then call it a day. Like this is gonna be like an easy makeup look because I'm talking way too much and this video is probably super, super long. I don't know if what I've been talking about makes sense, but I wanna find creators who are nice. I wanna find creators who are genuine. Another thing that I was thinking is, and this is probably nasty of me, right? But I just think that people should, it's not nasty of me, but I think people should stay humble. You know what I mean? Like there's one thing to be wanting to own a certain like space or maybe be a certain way on camera because it gets more views or it creates more discussion in the comments and things like that. But I think at the end of the day, you kind of need to stay a little humble at times. And I don't know, I'm just feeling a little annoyed. I think I'm just annoyed by what I'm seeing. So I don't know. I don't know if you're like, I don't know, suggest some people that I can watch maybe who are not going to trigger me, not going to make me want to buy certain things. I don't mind buying makeup. Like I buy makeup every single month. You see my beauty bank, I am suffering. And this might just be like a me thing where I am needing to step away just for now some of the content that I'm watching or seeing on my feed. It's basically YouTube's fault really, because they're just recommending me all these makeup videos for me to buy more makeup. I think I'm gonna go into the shade here. Is this gonna ruin it? Or should I just, no, I think I do wanna go into the green. I wanna make something a little bit interesting. I think every once in a while, it's really fun to try a new makeup brand and do like a full face. Don't get me wrong, I did a full face of Glam Shop in December, and that was really fun for me, but it also cost quite a lot of money. I did pick up stuff when it was on sale, but I have since also decluttered some of those items because they just weren't good for me. And it's just, you know, it's very wasteful. When you're getting like a whole face of makeup, you're taking a chance and it doesn't always pay off, right? So I think, I don't know, it's more of a me thing. It makes me want to buy stuff and I'm getting I'm getting triggered and I don't like it. So yeah, it's probably a me thing. What do you guys think? Are you getting triggered with that kind of content, or do you just like enjoy it? I just like to see people enjoy their makeup, talk and whatever. They don't always get the best views, Get Ready With Me's. They certainly do not on my channel, but it doesn't mean that I can't still do it, you know? I think we're gonna go into the Avatar Earth palette, and I wanna go into the shade down here, which is Badger Mall. Oh, it's gorgeous. I love these palettes. They are just stunning. Them and Gloss Gods, honestly, my favorite palettes in my collection, I have to say. I just think the quality, I do have a lot of fallout, but I don't mind. I think that just the quality of the shimmers are just out of this world beautiful. Oh my gosh, it's so rich too. Look at this chocolatey brown, it's gorgeous. 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 Now, I'm not saying that I don't watch problematic people. I probably do, and I probably don't even realize it. Or I buy from, like, because I know I bought makeup from Lunar Beauty, and I know that Manny has been a lot of controversy over the years, and I tend to just, like, try not to get involved. From what I've seen, it's like he's been friends with the wrong people who said the wrong things, and he's not been 100% from what other people are saying, like ethically correct or moral or things like that. Like he says certain things to sell a product, like even if the product is bad. And I know that happens, but I think everybody does that. So, you know, I don't know what I'm supposed to care about. I just wanted to try his makeup. It wasn't necessarily to support him, but obviously by buying from him, I was supporting him, if that makes sense. So, and I know a lot of people in my comments say that they love Lunar Beauty. So there's, you know, you kind of have to like pick and choose your battles. Unless he does something absolutely atrocious or it's 100% like no. That's like for me to decide, right? Because at the end of the day, it's where I put my money and what I decide to do. I have never and would never buy from the other people who literally have done the worst things in life. I'm not even going to say their names. But that is disgusting. So you know, there are definitely creators that I do not buy from. I don't want to buy from Michaela because I think that I just don't like her. I just don't like her. I can't relate to her. And that's fine. She's more of a TikToker anyway, so it is fine. But yeah, I want to just stay in my lane. You know what I mean? I want to stay in my lane. I want to be nice and happy, have this channel be fun for not only me, but also for you if it's fun. I don't want to have negativity at all because I think there is enough negativity in the world, in the outside world, that we don't have to bring it to everyone's attention. Now something atrocious would happen and I feel the need to talk about it, then I will, but I don't feel like it's my space. Like it's my job to do that, especially on this channel. Like that's just not what this channel is for. This channel is for people to just chill out, watch someone do their makeup, talk nonsense, and that's it. I do not need to get political with you guys. Even though I have political beliefs, as everybody does, and I feel I'm on the right side of history in terms of what I believe and human rights and all of that, I don't need to talk about it here, you know? It's not what this channel is for. If I wanted it to be that type of creator, I would be. And so when it comes to makeup, when the two are interlinked, sometimes it is a big deal, right? And I do follow people who talk about politics and makeup and the ethics about makeup and like overconsuming and underconsumption and, you know, the working environments of certain companies and laws and all that stuff. And then also creators who are just absolutely atrocious human beings. You know, of course, I try to follow. I don't know everything, but if I hear about something, I don't turn a blind eye. But I also don't make it my mission to care, if that makes sense. All right, that is what we've done. I love it. I know it's super boring, but I love it. Okay, so a lot of you are going to complain that I bought this because it is expensive, this item. It is expensive and it is very, very, very subtle. It is so subtle, but it's so pretty and it's not pink. It's not pink. So I am going to put this on my face and I like it, but I also know it's not super impactful. So whether you see it or not is another thing. I'm not making excuses. I probably shouldn't have bought this, just knowing like my situation and the price tag of this, but it is really, really pretty. And I love how subtle it is. And I love the color. It's like a peachy pink. It's very wearable for me. Oh, it's gorgeous. I'm sorry, I don't care. I don't care. I didn't need to spend the money, but I did, so. It's so beautiful. I really don't want to ruin the embossing, but I will, because obviously I will be using this product because I spent a lot of money on it. It is so pretty. Let me put a little bit more of my Nabla and then let's pick a lip product. Have I explained myself properly in this video? I don't know if I have. I'm not like calling anyone specifically out with everything that I've said, so please don't like ask me. I'm literally it's just like a general feeling. And I think, like I said, it's probably a me thing where I don't want to see negativity. I also don't want to see new releases every single video. All right, so I'm going to go into one of my Essence comfort liners. This is the shade Run, Don't Walk. And we're going to go into my Makeup Factory. This is the new shimmer lipstick that I got. I don't really want to go bold with my lip product today, so we're just going to go into that. And it's not the shade that I wanted, unfortunately, but I really do. I do enjoy it, and I think it will go with this look. You see, it's like shimmery. I really like it though. I don't know what it is. I like how shiny it is. I like it. Okay, there we go. That is the makeup look. What do we think? It's not obviously like out of this world. For some of these Shop My Stashes, I do more adventurous looks, but I really like the pop of green. And it's definitely a combination that works for me. I really like how chocolatey and like rich it is. So, and I'm loving the lips. I really, really like this shimmer lipstick. It's not that, like the shade that I wanted was actually more this color. That's why I had to go in with the lip liner, because this is very sheer. This is more like a pinky sheer shine, but it works really, really well. So I really, really enjoy it. But anyway, let me know if you kind of know what I'm talking about. Like, I want this channel to remain a fun and safe place for people just to enjoy their makeup and really nothing else. I do not want to talk about anything that's negative, because I think people have enough negativity in their life. And also, if you want a drama channel, if you want somebody who's going to spill the tea about brands and misconduct and all this other stuff, there are so many other channels out there. And for me personally, I don't vibe with that. I don't care. I really, really don't care. Not to the point where I want to be ignorant. Like, I will listen and like vaguely kind of hear what's going on. And if it's something that I 100% like, that would stop me from buying from that brand, I kind of stay away from that drama. Like, I stay away from it. And it's annoying that it is impacting such a tiny thing as makeup. Like, makeup in the grand scheme of the world is not important. It really isn't. When I'm hearing about bombings, and I'm hearing about people had to go to a funeral for 2 of their friends from school just a few weeks ago. Like, this is real stuff that's happening. And that's just one country. There are so many countries that are at war right now. Like, do we not realize that? So like, talking about makeup drama and just overconsumption stuff is just driving me nuts. Now, I am a hypocrite. Obviously, I do buy makeup, but I don't want it to be a focus of my channel. So I don't know whether I've annoyed people or not on this. Hopefully I haven't. I'm just like speaking my mind, and it's been on my mind for several months now, and I just wanted to get it out. My notes had way more information. They were probably better than what I spoke about, but you know, I was doing my makeup at the same time. It was pretty hard to concentrate. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Like and subscribe if you'd like to. Let me know your comments down below. Why do you watch makeup content? Is it just because you're following that person? Is it because you want to know about the tea? You like the drama? I don't care for that. Do you just like watch somebody, you know, put their makeup on and that's it? Like, that's how I like watching makeup content. And yes, I like watching new palettes and makeup that I've never seen or brands that I've never seen. But when it's like constant over and over and over and over again, it's annoying. Is it not annoying? I think it's annoying. And if I ever annoy you with my content, I would hope that you guys would let me know, but not in like a nasty way. Like for my declutter video, someone said this is the worst declutter ever. Like, why? Tell me why so I can make it better. Please. Okay, anyway, thank you so much. See you later. Bye.